Well, hello and welcome back. I hope you're doing well. And this week I'm still in my studio and I wasn't able to go out anywhere because I have some plans. I have a upcoming family trip, so unfortunately there was no possibility to go out anywhere in the field. So instead what I decided to do is to make a sort of like a quick video and to showcase the backpacks that I use on my trips, in case anyone is interested, in case anyone is looking for a backpack that maybe you wanna update or purchase a new one. So maybe that will give you a few ideas or and things like that. It's not exactly a review, and this channel is not going to be about reviews primarily, but I thought that might be useful to someone, so I guess here goes. So my main backpack that I use is this one, which is Love Pro Whistler BP 450 AW2. Sort of is the second version of this backpack, as I understand, and it's about 45 liters or so. I've looked many different backpacks online before purchasing this one, and most of them are kind of very nice. I like design, and you know, it's a pain in the butt when you're looking to purchase one, and I don't like most of them. But what I liked about this one is that besides the main compartment where you keep all your camera gear, it has like a few separate compartments for your other stuff. Like for example, this main compartment here on the front side is where I mostly keep my clothing, my spare clothing, jackets, rain jackets. Sometimes I keep the water bottles if I go and I do some climbing for a few hours on some hill or something like that. So and other camping sometimes equipment if I'm going light with a hammock and things like that. So that's a very nice feature to have. My previous backpack that I had, the only thing that it had was basically the main compartment for the cameras and nothing else. So it was really inconvenient in situations when I used to. It was really inconvenient if I wanted to have like a spare jacket or some clothing item or what have you. So yeah. Another great thing is it's this top compartment where you can keep your food, all sorts of other items, if you're going to, like you know, the headlamps and things like that. Small bits and pieces that you know, can fit in a relatively small area. It's and it has this like a small mesh pocket where I keep this is a rain cover, which by the way comes with the backpack itself. So this is really nice to have. Although I was hiking in the rain with it, and I would drop like on a wet ground, and so far I had no issues. My camera is always safe, it's always dry, so definitely can't complain about that. And when it comes to it has this like a small sort of like a pocket, like a side pocket on the side, but it doesn't have like a pocket where you would put in like a water bottle and something and anything like that. But what you do have instead is on either side is basically all these double straps on the bottom and on the top, where you can attach your walking poles or tripods and things like that, and you have them on either side, as I mentioned before. Another great thing is that on your waist belt you have this like a little pocket where you can keep your phone. Probably won't be able to fit in like a big phone, but mine does fit in, so that's fine. You can have like a small snacks, chocolate bar, sunglasses, things like that. So it's very convenient for me. The only thing that it's a bit annoying is when I have to undo the main compartment, and the zip sometimes gets stuck in on these waist belts. But I mean, other than that, I guess I can't complain like really much. And the main compartment is really generous. I easily can fit in my main camera body, my long lens, and a few other lenses, my all the other equipment, microphones, filters, all that stuff. So it's really great and spacious place for all your camera gear. So that's really nice to have. So yeah, it's really nice, comfortable backpack, and it carries a lot of camera gear, and it's very useful if you're going out for a day or two to do some photography. So there it is, Lowepro Whistler BP 450 AW Mark II. Now when it comes to my second backpack that I actually purchased quite recently, a few days ago, which is this one, which is not exactly a camera backpack, but it's like a hiking backpack, which is a Osprey Kestrel 68 liter backpack. And the reason why I purchased it is because when I'm going on a camping trip, the previous backpack obviously is not going to suffice. I know I need something way bigger where I can pack all my proper camping gear with my tents and sleeping bags and food and all the pans and pots and camera gear, obviously. So I needed something that's a lot bigger. Now I do have one smaller one, which is about 38 liters. It's more designed for like a one day, like a climbing mountaineering trip, and it's not really that practical when it comes to if you're trying to pack a lot of gear in it, so it's not really good. So I was looking for something a lot bigger, but not too big, not too massive. I don't really want to carry a ton of gear because you know, you want to be as light as possible and still be able to have a great night's sleep and don't get yourself too tired by carrying all the stuff. So yeah, so after long research and looking around, I finally settled down with this model, and it's great. It has like the main compartment. It's like regular design, like all the backpacks, nothing new, nothing crazy, nothing fancy, where you stuff all your gear inside. It has this nice pocket here on top, on the front of the backpack, where you can keep your other stuff like jackets. If you have some wet stuff, you can keep here. It's not gonna ruin, it's not gonna touch all your other equipment. And at the bottom, obviously, you have your sleeping bag compartment, or you can store other stuff. You have all these loops and hooks where you can attach your a tent or maybe a sleeping mat or something like that, if it's quite bulky. The beautiful thing, this backpack has all these like a mesh pockets on a side, where you can definitely store your water bottles or your tripods, and then secure them with these straps. And it obviously has, like all of them backpacks, I guess, it has this top lid compartment where you can keep all your small items like headlamps, food, snacks, or maps, and all the other things. And on a side, on a waist belt, it has these small pockets. Just this one has like two pockets on the waist side, as you can see. So it's really going to be convenient to keep like small things like a phone, a few snacks, small items that you might need, like, and have them next to you in case you are in the need. So yeah, that's Osprey Kestrel 68 liters. So if you're looking for some nothing too crazy, some good backpack, good quality backpack that can carry all your camping equipment and your photography gear, I'd say that's definitely a backpack that you should be looking at. It's definitely worth considering. I think it's fantastic. And another thing that I almost forgot, that I was when I was looking to purchase a backpack, what I wanted is basically I wanted to have like 3 access points on that backpack, on the backpack. The top one, the regular one, the bottom one for like sleeping bag, and front loading backpack, where you essentially can unzip and access things in the middle of the backpack. without actually undoing the top and then rummaging through all the stuff that you have. So it's really great when you have some like a camera equipment or some other things buried beneath all the other stuff in your backpack, and if you want to access them quickly, so you can certainly do that. And this is easily accessible by undoing the front panel here, essentially, and what you have is, let's do that. Let's undo these buckles, and there you have it. You have the front U-shaped front loading panel that opens up, and you can access all of the stuff that you need. Obviously I got it stuffed with whatever crap I had by laying around, just to demonstrate the functionality of the backpack. So that's really handy. That's one of the features that I was really looking when I was considering what kind of a backpack to purchase. So yeah, these are my main two backpacks that I'm using and going to continue to use on my upcoming trips, and I can't wait for another camping trip. I have a few ideas now, and weather permitting, I'll hopefully soon be in the field taking some nice images. So yeah, I guess if you found this video useful, helpful, informative, consider subscribing. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.